Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long. Um, Today we're actually gonna be building some decks on Moxfield. I'm gonna be transferring over the recipes that I have on Untap on because I mess with art so much and I don't want to work to restore the original art. I am just gonna go in and type the cards one by one. This will also give you a better chance to see what's going on in the decks that I run. Also, if you want to see the other decks that I have on, in the description below, I will have a link to my Moxfield page and a Google Doc with links to the decks themselves. And with that, we're going to be putting in the deck around Hallar, the Firefletcher that I have. I did copy this deck recipe and then I edited it a little bit. So there's that. Let's go through and A through these stories. Who knows? Perhaps one day you might come across me on Untap, and then it'd be fun to play with you guys. Built of giant strength. Lost. So I can't spell today. Majesty. Storm. Did I spell? Oh yeah, that's a P, not an O. Storm. Command Tower. On Untap, there's a fun little custom art of Command Tower where it's Catholic Grayskull and Skeletor standing at the gates. So I tend to set that as my go-to for Command Tower unless something was better with the deck. The Dark Tower, so like the I have Sauron. That's also a fun one. Best present. Death Forge Shaman. Scroll down a little bit. Ready. Deflecting pot. Elfane Druid. And I mean, with it being spooky season, I'm like so happy because I can have less of a filter on the spooky stuff I do listen to and say all year round. Forced adaptation, and it also allows me the ability to be closer to going off about Christmas stuff. There are 14 forests in the deck. Now, if any of you have any feedback for me on these decks, go ahead and come over to Moxfield to the deck and then type up your feedback there. I'm not sure I'd be able to keep up with it on all the different platforms. It's a little gigantic form. A little bit of a tedious process for you to like come over and locate the decks, but that's why I have the Google Docs that I'm going to put in the description so you can see how I see what decks I add. Um, Gigantiform. Did I put that in yet? No, I put Forgotten Ancient in, but not Gigantic Form. Gigantiform. Oh, I did put it in. Haha, silly me. I spaced. I got distracted. Oh well. Um, Gnarlid Pack, Goblin, Anarchmancer, Anarchomancer. Yeah. Now, because I did copy a good part of this deck over, I don't know what some of these cards do. Like this goblin. Oh, this goblin. Okay. I fought against a deck with that ran that last night. Well, it was a fun deck, but I grow from the ashes. Why is it not finding that card? Grow from the ashes. There we go. Alright, next we have Gruul Signet. Signet. Gruul Signet. There we go, and Gruul Turf. Oh, there's an update available. Ooh, I like updates. I'll go update this after. I'll go update the site after this. Guild Mages Forum. I'm not the best with typing, as you can see. Hardened Scales. Hardened. Scales. Harmonize. Cold Reach. Hunter's Insight. Hydra's Growth. And Incubation Druid. Inscription of Abundance. Alright, next one is Inspiring Call. And Invigorating Hot Spring. Give me some good music, you silly phone. Alright, fine, we'll just choose a different one. We'll go like that, hit shuffle. There we go. Inspiring Call, Invigorating Hot Spring is there, yep. Alright, and then Jiang, Yangu, Wildcrafter. And then Kami of Whispered Hopes, Pianist Transformation, oh, Kenrith, and Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Reborn. And Mossfire Valley. Now, I would keep all the decks on Untap, but I'm on a free account on Untap, so I don't have room for more than 10 decks, and I want to keep making decks. and still have them be able to use, so I'll be able to like copy the recipes over, which is really nice. Okay, Mossfire Valley. Now Mossfort Bridge. Mossfort Bridge, 15 mountains. Ready to get 15 of those. Marasa Sprout. And a Myriad Construct. Now, these days I'll have to go over, I think, one of my more favorite decks. Opal Palace. I have it under the name of Communism. The commander is Shulon the Teller of Tales, but I don't really care about the commander. The point of this deck, Predatory Hunger, is to the point of this deck is to turn everybody's creatures or everybody else's creatures rapid growth into 1/1s with no abilities. That's the point of this deck, and it works great, and I love it. Turn of the Wild Speaker and Rhythm of the Wild. Another fun deck that I actually only edited 3 cards is this A-side deck. So I can change out the commander for not A-side, but I forgot what it was. But that's not the point because it's a nice landfall deck. I'm able to pull about 80% of my deck 90% of the time. It was great. Feel the Heights. It's actually a deck that my brother built. I just edited it a little bit to fit me more. Shared Summons. Shatter Go Charger. Given Fire. I can't spell today. At least very well. Is it Sky Clay Relic? Snake Umbra. Snakeskin Veil. Soul Ring. Solidarity of Hopes. Heroes is what it is. Don't need that. Backslash. We want Soul's Might. 4 Bat Roll. Sprouting Goblin. Strength of Juru. Swift Foot Boots. Haunting Arbor Mage. Temple of Abandon. Throne of Kindi. Unstable Footing. Untamed Kavu. And then we're approaching the last few here. The last 7. Hmm. Virtuous Gear Hulk. No, that's not. Virtuous Gear Hulk. Finds of Vast Wood. Visions of Dominance. Wolfbriar Elemental. Gavin Maya. Icon. Iconoclast. Yeah, that. Now, it seems I'm missing 2 cards. I'm gonna go find them. Alrighty, and I found them. So, it turns out I was missing a forest and the card Invigorating Surge. Alright, that puts us at 100. And we will look at it by a visual grid. Let's save these changes, give you a good look at this deck. Alright, and then the tokens you need for this deck is a Spirit, a Construct, a Copy, a Wolf, and a Wolf. Yep. And then here is the ramp, 1 through 6. Alrighty. And that's the Hallar the Firefletcher deck. Once again, I will leave the link to the Google Doc down below. Same with my Moxfield account, so you can take a look at my decks. If you have any comments about decks, like what could be edited, what could be changed to make it better, or in your opinion, run better, come over to Moxfield where the deck is and let me know. Other than that, please leave any other feedback you have for me down in the comments below. Thank you. You're all so great.